So hello everybody, good evening, good afternoon, good night, wherever you guys are. We are going to start with the I think we'll do form validation today. So the plan for today is that we'll go through the code that we did yesterday, and then we'll also try to make a contact page for us. Today's session will be lighter than the previous two sessions. It will be pretty simple. Uh, so yeah, we'll do that, and yeah, let's start. So initially I'll show you the current code that we are at. So let me do an npm run dev. Let me see if everything is fine over here. Okay, cool. I have an npm run dev, and let's see brave. Wait, I have my brave here. Excuse me. So we have localhost 5174. Is it 4? It's 3. Okay, so I have all of the characters, or you could say the users, and I click on no more. I'll get some more extra data of this particular person. We did some params and all stuff last class also. Let's try to make a contact us page, and let's look at how validation works. How are we going to do, like how are we going to arrange data so that maybe when sending data from a form to a backend, how do we do that? How do we arrange the data in the form of a JSON? So let's start. I think we can first create a new file, and let's call it contact.jsx RASCE, and here is our contact. So just a minute. Yeah, so the first thing that we will do is, I think most of you have looked into HTML, right? So how we make a form, we create a form, input, select area, etc, etc. So let us start off by creating a simple input. So that before I do that, I'll create a div, then I'll do an input, and this is an input text. So now when you do this, I want this state somewhere, like I want to save something. Like every time I type this, I need to save it somewhere. So now when I firstly, let me just add it in the React router domain. Add a new route, and in this route we'll have contacts, and element mein we will add this element. So as we're making a contact form right now, what we'll be doing is we will add an element over here, and that element is the newly created page that we have. Firstly, make sure to name it in capital, because in React you have to name your functions in capital and your files in capital. If you don't do it, it usually don't work. If you don't name your files in capital, it doesn't matter, but then your function should be capital. And I will so we have imported it, and we will go to the /contact. I don't see anything over here. CONTACT. Let's see. Oh, it's contacts, not contact. Yeah, we have an input box. So this is a very normal input box. I can just write anything, write my name, anything. So we're not really focusing on the UI right now, but let me create a basic form that probably someone would fill, right? There is a label bolke bhi, there is something, but here there is language bolke. You can specify which language you want your form stuff to, but then regardless, we're not doing that. Let's make a basic form name, and the input is here. Age, this input, let's call this as number. This is an input type of number. I don't think there is number. Is it int? Let me check it out. So input form for numbers, it's called number itself, so you type number. So I think I did try it. Number, and I don't really see anything. I also wrote name over here, so it's not loading. So let's need to one thing. Console doesn't show me anything, but yeah, let us try something. इसको ही दो बार करके देखते हैं. So we have our app.js set. इसके अंदर we have everything. Let me restart this. So now I have, I was not properly refreshed. I have 3 input boxes over here. Okay, so the first is my name, second one is also name, age. I'll just remove the other one. And give me a second, where was this? This was the piece of code. Let's type something else. College is also a text, so we will move this below. But now one thing to notice here is, why is this not refreshing? App is not refreshing. I have to run it. I have to keep running it again. There's some issue. Yeah, so there is a submit button now. It's fine. I'll just keep on running it for now. So this is the contact, right? So what I'll do right now is I will create a state variable where I will store all of the data. So whenever the submit button clicks, I can probably send it to an API or something else. So the first thing what I will do is indent this. So const form data. So there is a specific way you do it. Take care, no? We'll also see the useref method. So useref method is a relatively easier method to do this, but yeah, let's do this first, the form data thing. So the first thing that we'll do is पहले अपन एक नॉर्मल मेथड से करेंगे, ठीक है? अपन हर चीज़ को अलग अलग बना के देखेंगे. नेम का एक बनाएंगे, सेट नेम, then we'll use useState. This will be a string. We'll have 3 of these in age के वास्ते, college के वास्ते, set age. Okay, so we have our set age and our set college. Let's call it set college. It's 3 states over here. So one thing, let's say you want to so basically what happens is कि तुम्हारे को as soon as you submit as soon as write something in the input text, you want the data to be simultaneously be stored inside the state, and you want the value of this to be the state values itself. Like जो value तुम set कर रहे while you're typing, you want the value that is being stored in the state be visible to you. So let me show you what I exactly mean. So usually एक value बोल के एक रहता है, you know, for every input box. So whatever value you put here, let's say SO is something random. I'm annoyed by this. So let me show you something. So you see this is standard SOS बोल के value है. You cannot like change this. So I'll tell you one thing what we'll do right now. We'll use an on change function. ठीक है? We'll have we'll use E as a value, and then we will set your name as E dot name. So E के अंदर name का बोल के sorry, it's not E dot name, it will be E dot target dot value. So basically ये जो particular input box है ना, उसकी target value आ जाती. तो so every time I change, the state will basically, you know, also change. Like the state में value जाती. तो अगर मैं यहाँ पर मेरा state print करा name बोल के, hello world, so it comes up like this, you see. So the value of the state every time I'm adding a new word, it's coming up over here. A better thing that we do is कि इसकी जो value है इसको एक अपन name डाल देंगे. So it wouldn't matter honestly, but it's like hello whatever. So basically ये जो visible हो रहा आपको ये यहाँ पर, this is the state being printed over here. And yeah, regardless, this is the input box. Okay, and then we have the age. ठीक है, age को भी अपन similar तरीके से कर सकते. Value age on change E set age E dot target dot value. And yeah, so let me also like print the age over here, and then college का भी simultaneously कर लेंगे. On change E set college E dot target dot value. So this is the college thing, and we have everything ready. One second. So hello H3 MJC lol best college in Hyderabad. And yeah, so this is what we have right now, and this is the states that we have now. Basically whenever the user types, and whenever the on change wala जो hook है, whenever that triggers, the state updates, and then that renders it over here in the input box. Normally भी हो जाता था, but this is nice to, you know, put a value over here and do it. So let us look at a different way to do it. It's mostly called uncontrolled components, ऐसा कुछ बोलते हैं हम लोग इसको. तो let's do this, ठीक है ना. एंड या एक काम करेंगे, इसको एक सिंगल स्टेट में स्टोर करके देखेंगे. शो यू हाउ टू डू दैट. या जस्ट गिव मी अ सेकंड. You can store the entire thing in a single state. Yeah, this is better. Const form data set form data. Okay. and we will not store individual values. This is how we usually do it. We'll store a object over here, and then whenever the on chain thing triggers, we will do something like this: set form data, and then over here we'll use the dot 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 form data, and then the new form data, which is the we will pick the thing, basically अपना e dot target dot value है ना अपना क्या था, my bad, what is our thing, we are basically setting the name, right? So we'll set the name and we'll set it to e dot target dot value. Similarly we'll do it over here. I'll just copy the same thing. Here we go. Instead this is not name, this is number. And then we'll also do one thing: whenever the on submit triggers, we will print all the data. Okay, so where were we were also adding the same on chain function to my college value also. Submit will have an on submit, and what we'll do is we'll create a function called handle submit. So we will create a function here, handle submit. In this function what we'll do is we'll print the data of the form data. We'll print the entire form data. So console log form data. I'll show you how it looks like. Let's see. So yeah, we don't have anything called name right now because we removed that state. Everything is being stored in the set form state. So we'll just remove this, and yeah, let's look at what we have. Okay, let's see what error that we have. Age is not defined. Yes. Okay, so where is age? Yeah, the value thing. So what we should be doing is we have form data, right? And then we'll do a question mark dot name. So what this means is कि अगर तुम्हारे form data में एक name है तभी तुम name को print करो as a value, ठीक है, right? And yes, that is that. We'll do the same thing for the age also. Question mark dot age. Dot college. So yeah, here's the same thing, and we should be running this. Wait, what's the another error that we got? Every error teaches you something. Okay, age is still not defined. Where is age being hit though? Oh yeah, actually I should be doing age over here, and दूसरी बात, where is this? 6 contact.js is 16. Okay, set form data. Okay, I think I should this should probably work, right? Here we go. This is the best. Run. It should print me the data. Okay. Am I not triggering it? Handle submit. Console log. Okay, so it's not on submit, it's on click, my bad. So I have to run this whole thing again. but there's no handle submit over here, so there's only on click. Button has an on click function, not an on submit function. Button is a very generic thing, right? Whenever you want to click, you want to trigger something, so you use on click for that. So let's see here. You got this object, and yeah, this is how the data will print for you. So this is this, and if you can see over here, we have an age, name, and a number from the so-called forms that we created, dummy form that we created. So next thing you could do is if you're having an backend, if you have a backend over here, then this data that you have, you can send it in the backend, and then the backend will hit somewhere. So yeah, the backend will hit at your API, and it will result you something, and then you probably will display that data and all stuff. So yeah, this is this, and you can also check some few of a different type of handler. So we can try something extra, एक और try करेंगे. We can try this selectable के, and इसके अंदर क्या रहता, we'll have options. ठीक है, we can have multiple options over here. Let us try this. इसमें हमारे को it doesn't have a name, so we can just add a name to this. Country, ठीक है ना, ID अपन निकाल देंगे, we don't want it for now. For now what we'll do, we'll also have country inside our form data. So value में we'll add form data question mark dot country. अगर country है तो country display करो. So we'll add India, Ireland, Germany. I think this is not enough. We will do one thing. India. This for the UI. This value is for the for the select item, like when we do this on chain thing, when you do this on chain thing, जब हम लोग ये ट्रिगर कर रहे हैं, उसको ये वाली दिखती, ये वाली जो वैल्यू अपन सेट करें, तो व्हेन यू हिट ऑन दिस वन स्पेसिफिक ऑप्शन, यहाँ पर ई डॉट टारगेट डॉट वैल्यू में वो विल गेट दैट वैल्यू ओवर हियर. सो दैट्स व्हाट इट इज़, ई डॉट टारगेट डॉट वैल्यू, राइट? So that is that, and in on chain you will do the set form data, and in this again you will open your object dot form data, and then you will have your country, right? Country. In the country, what you will do is I will add e dot target dot value, right? So here we will add Germany. So what we'll do right now is we'll refresh this one. So in the UI you will also see something like a select bar. So over here you'll have options over here. I will type something random. And yeah, it's India. So when I click on submit right now, so you can see my state also contains, oh, it doesn't. Let us look at where we might have gone wrong. Form data, country, okay, so this also be the country. I really don't. Let's remove the name, and the type is obviously select. The set form data में हम लोग एक object में we are having a country and we are putting it e dot target value. Let's see right now. ऑनेस्टली अगर तुम कुछ भी सेलेक्ट भी नहीं करते थे, या आई थिंक default selecting India wouldn't actually work. So if I do some age 21 CCT, see, I got country India over here. Yeah, it did work that time for some reason. It's light hai. So chalo, that's nice. What else were we doing? No, nothing else. So this is how we will be adding the countries and all, so if you have some drop downs, this is how we can do a drop down. Let's look for a checkbox now. ठीक है ना? So a checkbox is also pretty simple. I think we all know about it's a relatively very simple. I think you guys can explore it on your own, the checkbox. But yeah, one thing is a little different for checkbox. Let me still show you this. I would barely use checkbox while writing code, I'm pretty sure, but yeah, regardless. So it's also an input button only. In this you will add something like check box, and over here they have this specific parameter if check or not check बोल के. तो इसमें मैं मेरा जो forms dot है ना, इसमें we'll see, we'll put this interested कुछ तो भी डाल देंगे. Yeah, we have add a HR tag, I'll add a P tag. Will you be interested to work with us? So this is what I will be asking. 8 minutes. So yeah, this is what I'll be asking, and over here will you be interested to work with us जब मैं डालूँगा तो वो वक्त पे है ना अपना जो टेक्स्ट बॉक्स चेक अगर चेक है ना वो इसमें से फॉर्म डेटा में से निकाल के अपने को दे देता. We'll do the on chain function. The on chain function is relatively very simple, but there is one difference to it. Recently मेरे को भी पता चला. So इसमें अभी अपन set form data करते हैं ना, and we open this dot form data comma, and over here we will actually no, yeah. So over here what we will be doing is key we are using interested बोल के, interested कंट्रोल C कंट्रोल V, और यहाँ पर तुम्हारा डेटा ई डॉट टारगेट डॉट चेक्ड में रहता. सो दिस इज चेक्ड बोल के स्पेसिफिक फंक्शनैलिटी, और उसके अंदर तुम्हारा ट्रू या फॉल्स वैल्यू रहता तुम्हारा. सो नॉर्मली तुम्हारा फॉल्स रहता. एक्चुअली यहाँ पर तुम्हारे को सेट करना पड़ता, बट इफ़ इट डजेंट फाइंड एनीथिंग it will give a false is equal to undefined. I'm pretty sure this is how we do it. False, true. Now never mind, let's just see what it gives us. So what I wanted is अगर undefined का भी बताया तो it should just be false. So yeah, let's see this. We will rerun this. So yeah, it's a little buggy. Let's see why it is buggy. 1 minute. This is the reason why it's buggy. Why do I have to keep this code if I'm not doing any condition statements? So here we go. So initially it's this. Yeah, so it's working properly, and when I do click, it's clicking. So let's say I type Ishan 21 GCT. This not working. Yeah, let's look at it later. So it gives me something number 3, country, interested, name, number. It should be age if I'm not wrong. But yeah, regardless, we got this. Oh yeah, I called it number over here. It should have been age. Oh, okay. The college that I'm setting it on age. This is kind of wrong. And this is age, and I'm setting it on number. That is bad. Now I think every thing should be how I wanted it to. तो इसको थोड़ा zoom in कर दूँ मैं. Light. I'll just do it like this. 21 in the city. Ireland. Yes. I'll be going to Ireland, I guess. So this object has everything properly, nicely. So yeah, this is with the form validation and all, So अब देखो form validation कैसे करना, बहुत simple है. देखो now if let's say you have your form data, right, and someone submits the data, right, now this is how you should do it. ठीक है? If form data is equal to so initially form data ऐसा रहता है. What if the person submits this? ठीक है? We should just return do an alert. Please submit the necessary details. ठीक है? Else you can do a very simple if condition that अब इसके बाद है ना पूरा else में लिखेंगे. ठीक है? If इन्हें ये दिया ही नहीं, then you have to just return कि please submit the necessary details. अब इसमें क्या हो सकता है मालूम? The person can give you a very long name. I might have to GPT some JavaScript right now, so yeah, don't mind me. So one thing that can happen is that some fields might be missing. Okay, let's say something like if we can do a condition for everything. You can actually use Zord for this, but I wouldn't be using Zord right now. Let's do it like the bare hand manner. So if the is equal to undefined or else you can also do it this way. You don't have to genuinely like check for if it's not available or not. You can just do required and then you can do it true. So like whenever you have to make a form for this, so if you can see, it's usually required when I do this. I think this is not the way to do it. Let's search it up. Required to for forms in React. So what you have to do is just type required. Yeah, so it's the same thing. Required true and required is the same thing. So you just have to type required and this will actually be required. So you cannot submit it, you cannot leave it empty. But yeah, and that is like if you have, I'm pretty sure there has something like form bolke kuch hai, and there isn't anything called form. But हाँ, यहाँ पर अपन फिर भी कर लेंगे form data dot, what is this called? This is called name, right? So we can just do that, all the validations and all. Is this or? No, there isn't an or. Dot age. I'm using an or thing. I hope this works. And yeah, this, and then we will do college also. Lastly, is equal to undefined. We will do an alert statement. Fill the necessary inputs. Okay. So here we go. Let me submit right now. You see, it's telling me to fill the necessary inputs. So you can do all of these checks, right? Like before, because you have the state right here available with you, so you can always do some sort of checks. There's something called regex. So regex for email validation in JavaScript. So if we have a specific, so there's a way to do this regex validation. Okay, so let's copy this code. So copy this code and I will create an email collect new field, just like how we have email collect. We can have another field for email. With this, I'll just replace name with email everywhere, and over here type mail, make sure to put email. I think it's, do we have, yeah, we have email. There are multiple types, file बोल के भी रहता है, make sure to check it by yourself बाद में. And yeah, so अब मैं क्या करता हूँ, this is a regex, right? I'll just test it with my, what does this return me? Yeah, it will return me true or false. So yes, so what we will be doing is कि ये जो regex test है, इसको अपन output बुलाएंगे, and if this email passes the regex text, so basically the regex says that it should end with @ and then it should have .com या कुछ तो भी रहना ज़रूरी है. तो if output is equal to false, then this would mean that you should also do an alert statement telling you this email is not a valid one. And where do you get the email from? Your email will be situated in your form data. So I'll just do form data dot email. Take it right. And yeah, so we'll test this out now. Let me type something random. I think I need to type something here also. Let's say something random that I type. Okay. Let us see. It's not giving me output is not defined. Yeah, I need to make it const output. My bad. Python is a very bad language. Okay. So we have this. Let me now do something like Sami 21 and VCT interested to work. You see the email is not valid. आ रहा है था @hotmail कुछ डाल दिया हमने. Yeah, it's not valid. Only if you have something like .com, it will work. Like the only moment you have something like @ and then .com, it will work. So you can also keep एक username के वास्ते भी and name के वास्ते भी you can keep what is it called कि है ना name तुम्हारा इतने length के बीच में रहना. You just have to find the regex that is related to that. So yeah, this is for the forms, and yeah, that is moreover it. We can do other stuff also, but light so एक काम करना, एक चीज़ बहुत important है, validation करना is very important, so make sure to do that. Another one of the validations that you guys can do is like if you're making a form, let me comment some code out. So let's me add a password field. So you know right what a password field is. So it's very similar, like अब जैसे मैं अभी करा ना पूरा एक वैल्यू वगैरह, it's the same thing that you have to do. नेम ये सब छोड़ दो अभी के लिए, पास कर लेंगे इसको पास. So if your form data, oh my bad, dot pass, you can do length. Is this the right way to do length? Let's see. Length of a string in JS. Oh, it's later. Yeah, my bad. You don't do it like this. Dot length. Is it really such a okay? So then dot length is if it's less than 7, you can do an alert saying that password size is too small. Okay. So usually we know when you do this submit your whole thing, right, you should इसको पूरा है ना जो स्टेट है ना उसको empty कर देना, because as soon as you submit everything should go away. So if everything goes well, yeah, regardless, let's do this only if everything goes well. ठीक है, we can do something like this, यहाँ पे कर देंगे, it's fine. Set form data कहाँ पर गया ब्रो, इसको मैं फिर से empty कर देता हूँ. Let's see what we come up with. Yeah, this is the password field actually, so let me type something. Password field रहा तो उसमें डॉट 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 रहना, रुक जाओ, इसको मैं टाइप password. Let's see, it's I think hidden बोल के कुछ रहता है यहाँ पर, hidden. Oh my god, let me just reload this. Oh नहीं, hidden is a very different thing, my bad. hidden मतलब पूरा item ही hidden हो जाता. Yeah, wait, I don't know why it's not working. बाद में देख लेंगे. So let's, oh okay, this one is the password field. Wait, oh yeah, I get it now. It just got internal. So yeah, this one is the email and this is the password, and that's why I was like password में dot dot आता. So this is Sunny, it's sunnything@gmail.com. Let's say I type something very small, it will say please fill the necessary outputs, password size is too small. Yeah, because usually पहले ये पूरा डेटा था इसलिए ये पूछ रहा, बट देन या ये वाला ट्रिगर तो हो रहा है लेस देन 7 साइज का है बोल के ये आ रहा. सो या दैट इज़ मोर ओवर इट एंड वी कैन डू. इसके बाद है ना और चीज़ें कर सकते हैं हम लोग, बट देयर इज़ या प्रॉप ड्रिलिंग एंड ऑल करना पड़ता है इफ़ यू वांट टू डू मेक मोर कॉम्प्लेक्स एप्लीकेशन प्रॉप के अंदर प्रॉप के अंदर प्रॉप. So yeah, this is more over it for the forms part. ठीक है ना. So yeah, this is where we'll probably end the session. ठीक है. Forms are probably important. You'll make forms a lot of data entry that you will do. So make sure you practice this well. So yeah, that's it from my side. Great session, guys. Thank you for attending. So yeah, bye bye. This is the end of the session.